there folks, how are you? Welcome to day 166, yes, 166 of Lyndall's Luscious Limberings. Nice to see you again. Who would have thought we'd still be here by now, but we are, so that's great. Today, gentle, open, soft mobility today, a little bit of yoga inspired moves, bit of Tai Chi inspired moves, bit of dynamic stretching, so nothing too extreme, because I think we just really need to take the time to be gentle with ourselves right now, even though we have got some beautiful spring mid-20s weather put on for us by Melbourne today. Well done, Melbourne. So take the time just to get back in the body and, feel good. So if you'd like to join me with your playlist at home, 3, 2, 1, go. And just starting with feet hip width apart, take the time to lift the toes up so that you can see where the balance is on the balls of the feet. And if it's too much on the inside, think about broadening across the pelvis. Settle them down, lift the butt. Sink the butt, lift the head. And just take the moment to check in. See if you can have a sense of where there's tightness and invite that to let go. Good. Breathing in, fingers are drawn forward. Elbows are heavy, wrists are heavy, breathe out. And again. Really let go of the belly. And just feel like the borders of your body are pixelated and blending with the world around you. So you're not sort of holding everything in and kind of going, oh, gotta keep it all in tight. No, just mush. Mush with the air around you. It's a technical term. Softening over the sternum, allowing the back to feel like it's nice and wide. Pelvis super heavy off the spine. Head wants to rise up to the heavens. And let's open up to the side, breathing in. And go in your own rhythm. Soften through the jaw. Soften through the neck. And as the fingertips rise up, the shoulder blades are sliding down the back like ice cream thrown against a wall on a hot day. And just know that whatever you feel today is valid, that's fine. You don't have to resist that or hold against that. But just don't store it in the body. So feel it and let it go. Good, let's go all the way down to the ground. Then blossom the hands, sink the butt. The fingertips rise up, but the arms hang heavy off it. Gather and wash down. So you can really get the sense as you're rising up that that butt is just hanging super heavy off the spine because the top of the head's suspended. So everything can just hang off without any effort. Don't have to go all the way to the ground if you don't want to. Just go where you're comfortable. Alright, now we're going to reverse the direction. So we draw up through the body, breathing in. At the chest, rotate the hands, and then out. Gather. Keep the shoulders down low as you do this. The butt hangs off the spine, and then we deflate over. It's the butt sinking that allows us to rise up. So don't focus on the hands pulling up, because we don't want tension through the shoulders. Just think the head's heavy, butt sinks, that just brings us back up again. You can have a slight arch back as you reach the top. So we draw up, and if you want here just to open up a little bit, arching a tiny bit, and then relax over. Good, just come to center. Good, we'll go a little bit wider with the feet. Breathing in and breathe out. And in. Now start off gentle. Don't feel like you have to go all the way around. And remember that feeling of your hands being connected by spider webs. So as your backhand goes around, it's like it just tugs slightly on the middle finger of the other hand, the front hand, and that just curves it over so you're not collapsing the shape between the hand and the chest. That distance stays constant. And And just allow the natural movement to let you go around a little further each time. And now take the time to unclench through the flexors. Particularly if you've got the feeling of there being pressure on the inside of the knee, you really want to broaden across the pelvis and the small of the back and the lower abdomen to let those hips express a little wider, which will let those knees come out over the toes. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Again, go in your own pace. Good, coming back to the center. And we're going to roll down. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, straight back up. So you can either choose as you go down, let that deflate you, then use the breath to imagine that you're inflating the spine all the way up. Otherwise, if you feel comfortable, when you get to the bottom, so deflate, and then breathe in, but then breathe out all the way up. So as long as you're not holding your breath. Go again, down. And back up. Good, staying with the feet nice and wide, just going to roll through the shoulders. Going across to one side, and back the other side. Make sure the knee doesn't go further than the toe, so not like this. Should be just a small movement. Now, your back might have arched, making your butt climb up behind you. Just let that hang heavy down. Good, and again. Don't let the neck scrunch, still lifting up through the head. Okay, let's take it through the elbows. Relax those butt cheeks. Keep going. And going the other side. Good, and we're just going to take it through some nice, gentle chicken backstroke. Really let that butt hang heavy off the spine. Or if you want to step a little wider, you can. Just feel like you're working through the feet now. There can be a small weight shift from side to side. And feel like you're pushing through the floor. Don't let it make you rise and fall, but it translates to a movement across the body, rising the elbow up, and you can get a nice stretch down the side of the body if you slow it down. Breathe through that. Really enjoy the feeling of openness through the ribs, the front of the body. Good. And I'm going to go out into crab backstroke. Again, feeling like you're working through the feet, so don't worry about the arms. Just move through the feet, let that translate through the body. All right, let's go forwards now. Keep it light so you can feel like the arms are hardly even doing any work. It's all coming from the core. Don't have to go my pace, but if you are going fast, make sure you really lighten off the arms. Good, and forwards chicken. Freestyle, just bending over as we go now. Bend the knees, coming back up. Good. Just roll forwards and back. Good, hands together. I'm going to turn from the hips. Now, what you can do when the hips has gone as far as they can, you can turn those shoulders around a little further so the hips and the shoulders separate and you get a little bit of a twist through the core. Good. Reaching up and pull your sword out. Nice and light through the arms. Again, work through the feet. Relax that butt. Let the pelvis hang heavy off the spine. And let this movement come like you're pushing off through the floor, through the heel, and it expresses the arm up. If you want to go a little lower, you can with the hand. And a bit lower again. Changing hands. Working through the heels. Find the breadth across the chest. You can adjust the feet to be a little wider if you want, or if you want to start working stretch on the inner thighs, go a little bit lower. And a bit lower. Good, just stabilizing off, opening out, going down, and then up. Push to the ground to come up. You can have a slight bounce at the bottom if you want. And again, head nice and heavy. Reach up and deflate, hang over. Good, all the way down. And just popping out one hip then the other. Good, bending the knees and straight. Couple more of those, bend and straighten, leave the head trailing behind you. Good, and we're going to swing from side to side. Good, staying on one side and just bend and straighten. Good, taking yourself around the other side, bend and straighten. Good, back into the center, and we're going to go 2 bounces, then twist, 2 bounces, back to center, and side. Center, 2, twist, 2, center. Beautiful, hands down, and just butt smiley faces. And you can start to bring that into a straight leg if you like. Good, bend the knees, rolling up through the spine. Just reset the shoulders. Bring your feet in. Just going to do some gentle rotations to the spine. Lovely, and just take yourself to the end of the mat. We're just going to do some yoga inspired moves. I always say inspired because I'm not a yoga teacher, so you know, if you do yoga and you know better than me, do that. Okay, just reset. Hand, feet on your pockets, bend the knees. And we're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, and again, breathing in. Again, breathing this time as we go out, we're going to go all the way down to the floor. Breathe in to look forward and lengthen. And out. And again, breathing in, look forward and lengthen. And out. One more time. Good, we're going to walk out for a count of 4. So out, 2, 3, back in. 2, 3, back out. Back in. Breathe in to look forward and lengthen. And and down. Going up. Breathe out to come down. Same count again. Here we go. Breathing in. And going down. Breathe in to look forward and lengthen. And back down. Walking out for a count of 4. Up, 2, 3, lower, down. Down, 2, 3, back up. And back down. Bum in the air, into a child's pose. Let's hang out here for a sec. Good, sketching through into an upwards dog. And if you want to just keep the neck nice and free here. Good, tuck the feet under, lift the butt towards the ceiling and a down dog. And just slowly walking through the feet here. Good, look the hands back in. Breathe in to look forward and lengthen. And down. Going up. And down. Good, we're going to roll through that for a count of 4 now. Just waiting for the music. Just take the time to roll through the shoulders. Okay, here we go. Breathing in. And out. Breathe in to look forward and lengthen. Breathe out to go down. Breathing in to walk out. Breathe out to go down. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out to go down. Breathing in into child's pose. Breathing out to an upwards dog. Breathing in, down dog. Breathing out, walk the hands in. Breathe in, look forward and lengthen. Breathing out to go down. Breathing in to rise up. And back down. Good, just rolling through one ankle. We're going to go again. Just as I'm changing tracks, I'm just feeling in time. Good, it's going to be the same count. 5, 6, 7. Breathing in. Breathing out to go down. Breathing in to look forward and lengthen. Breathing out to go down. Breathing in, walk out. Breathe out, go down. Don't touch the ground. Breathing in, go up. Breathing out, go down. Breathing in, child's pose. Breathe out, upwards dog. Breathe in, down dog. Breathe out, walk the hands in. Breathe in, look forward and lengthen. Breathing out, go down again. Breathing in, going up. Okay, so begin to a count of 2. Here we go. Breathing in. And down. Look forward and lengthen. And down. Walk out. Going down. Going up. Going down. Child's pose. Upward dog. And stay there. I crept it up, didn't I? Just work around between the shoulders. Between the shoulders with the head. Tuck the butt under. Oh my god, tuck the feet under. Go up. And walking through the floor. Good. Settle the heels down. And then just wiggle the butt. So even though the feet are both on the floor, we're just popping the hip out one side than the other. Beautiful. Knees down towards the floor. And cat-cows, reaching up. And back down. Either go back to neutral or to an arched back. Reaching up. And down. And again. One more time. Good. Level off again. Pointing out one leg. And we're just going to go up and down. Just small ones. 2, 3. So it's not about trying to give yourself a hard workload here. We're just trying to Stretch out. And the other side. 1, 2, 3. You shouldn't be feeling any pressure on the back. If you are, think about drawing that belly button in together and don't go quite so high. Okay, now we're going to go our V's. 2. Again, doesn't have to be high. 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set of those. Make sure you're looking forward of the hands and engaging through the shoulder blades. Good, other leg. Up, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7. One more set. And away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Put the foot back down, just wiggle it out. Back into a child's pose. And just wiggle through the thorax a bit here just to help move out the shoulders. Back up to all fours. Good, and we're just going to do our circles. So up, side, and then reverse the direction. Side, up, down. Up, side, and down. Side. Good, other leg. Up, side, and down. Side, up, and down. Up, side. Good, one more. Good, wiggle out. Come back and just roll through the wrists. And the other way. Good, just come up onto kneeling. And we're going to work through the pelvis, so just gently tip it forwards. Lifting up tall through the head. Good, reaching up. And we're going to just slightly go over and then back up. So don't go to your extreme of movement, extreme range of movement. We're just flossing through the soft tissues. Good, now we're going to hold it, so you can go a little further if you feel comfortable. Good, back up. Changing legs. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Good, and let's just tip over that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's just hold it there. Good, keep forward with that leg. I'm just going to go into our dynamic stretches. Hello plant. So just rocking back and forwards. Make sure you take the front foot out far enough so that when you go forwards, the knee's not going beyond the toe. Really take the time just to listen to your body throughout all of this. Good, we're going to sink down here and hold for a sec, so a static stretch. Good, coming forward into a static stretch in a forward position, lengthening through the head, heel to the floor. Good, rocking back. And let's just use our hands to change around to the other side. And again, dynamic stretch. Be nice and easy on yourself. Beautiful, and let's just hang over here in a static stretch. toe under and go forward into static stretch at the front. Good. Now from here with the same hand forward as the foot, just going to go through into our rotations. Don't have to go as fast as I'm feeling like. You can go half pace. Good. Now pop this knee down and keep going. Good. Pop the leg back and keep going. Make sure you're using, it's not the elbow that's coming forward and back, it's the whole upper body that's rotating around. Good. Pop that leg back up and tuck the toe under the other side. Let's just hang for a second. And into the other side. Bring that leg up at the back and same arm as the leg that's forward. Keep going. So again, using the whole of that pectoral limb, so through the pec muscles and the leg down, pec muscles and the shoulder blade, nice and light. Good, and then taking this leg back, keep going. Good, coming onto your butts. And with the legs up, and we're going to keep the back into the floor, just walk out and back up. And out again. So especially as the feet start to get further out, that's when you really want the feeling of either drawing the belly button or the belly in, like that clock face is coming into the center, or squashing a balloon onto the floor with the small of your back. So we're not getting an arch through the spine. All right, let's hang out here. I'm just going to go in, 2, and up. If you want, you can put your hands under your butt to help. And again, engage with that feeling of getting the small of the back into the floor by bursting that balloon or drawing the belly in before you start the movement. Try and take any tension out of the flexors, the hip flexors, and the neck and sternum. Good, and pull the toes back, up and down. And again. So you're pushing up with the heels. Good, now separate the legs a bit and just roll through the ankles. So this is not the hips moving, this is the ankles. And change directions. Good, bring your feet together and just try and do a circle with your feet. So it's like we're doing when we're standing up and we're doing the knee rotations. Try and keep that circle as perfect as you can. It's a bit tricky, but you know, life goals. And let's change the rotation direction. Keep going around. Off. Try and make it less of an octagon and more of a circle. Good, legs straight up. And I'm going to do a pigeon feet and duck feet. Pigeons and ducks. Good, bring the knees in onto your side and onto the all fours, tuck the toes under, up into a down dog, just walking through.
Lifting the butt nice and high to the ceiling. And go across the body with the knee. Really enjoy that stress to the lats. Good, bending the knees, walking in, rolling up.
Good, and into gathering flowers. Really working through the feet. So rather than making it a point like this, we're going to drive through. So pushing through the floor, allowing it to translate to feeling like the hip comes forward. Good, into rainbows. And double on figure of eights. Change direction. We are so good at that now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And pushing across the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And diagonally up. Lovely. Bringing the feet in. Now we're going to go 1 and 2. Stretching out through the small of the back as you go. Nice easy arm swings. Right from the shoulder. 2 and then a circle. So 1, 2, and circle. And again. Find that freedom through the shoulder joint. Good. Just reaching up and wiggling through the hips. Popping out one side from the other. And just reaching from one hand to the other. Walking through the floor. And to finish off, drop the head to the chest. Just give it a gentle shake. And then collapsing down, rolling through the spine, all the way down in your own time. And when you get there, just give yourself a wiggle, work out through the shoulders, the head. And reaching your hands, just a bit of nice percussion through the back. Over the small of the back. You can go up between the shoulder blades if you can reach that far. If you've got someone in the house with you, who you trust, and they're not busy, you can ask them to come in and give you some nice gentle percussion along the muscles. And you're going over the butt. Obviously make sure you both have consent. But in the acting world, we're used to doing this to each other all the time, so. Good, and then just, wriggle out again. And just straighten the knees until you find a stretch. If you want, you can take the hands behind the legs just to help with that. Feel like you're sending the butt towards the ceiling and the thighs behind you. Bend the knees, gently rolling up through the spine. Reset the shoulders. Amazing. See, look, wasn't that harsh today, was it? Yes, just nice and easy. You're welcome. Hey, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. It's getting on here, so yay, exciting. In the meantime, please just take care of yourselves and reach out if you need help. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Thanks, team. Bye.